I'm going to show you how to write and create any piece of copy even if you are a complete beginner, and this is going to help you expand your whole service offering and make you look like the guy that is able to do anything, and is also going to help you make more money in the game of online business, because that's what you guys are all here for. So let's get straight into the concept of copy hacking, guys. And you might ask yourself, what even is hacking, or what is copy hacking? And I will explain it to you guys as simple as possible, you know me. So yeah, hacking means analyzing high-performing funnels, ads, emails, or landing pages, you get the point, to extract their structure, frameworks, and core psychological triggers, and then adapting those elements into your own marketing. So basically, I'm going to explain this to you if that was too complicated. We have a high-ticket business coach making like 200K a month, so you know it's performing very good, right? The thing you are going to do now is you go onto his funnel and you make screenshots. You watch the whole VSL, you script it out, you write everything out of this, right? You take all of the copy, you take notes and stuff, then you book a call, so you talk with the setters and closers, see which questions they ask to you, and see how they ultimately try to sell you. And yeah, so you understand what the whole sales process, the whole middle of funnel part basically looks like. And now you have successfully funnel hacked this entire coaching business. Now you understand what goes into this high performing sales process. You have successfully hacked a funnel now. So this would be funnel hacking, and copy hacking is basically the exact same thing, just for like singular marketing instruments, meaning landing pages, or like ads, emails, whatever. Disclaimer, hacking isn't just about outright copying stuff, guys. You need to understand, if you was to do so, it wouldn't even work. You can't just take the copy from one business owner and implement it onto your own client, because you already understand this as copywriters. Every client's audience is individual, guys. You can't just take copy from one guy and put it to the other guy, right? Of course, in the same niche, it will be kind of the same, but it's still going to vary a little bit, but depending on like the awareness of the audience of the particular client. So you can't just copy everything, but rather than outright copying every detail and the whole copy, you just copy the framework and structure. And this works for everything, guys. VSLs, you can copy hack them. You can copy hack headlines, email sequences, landing pages. You can funnel hack funnels. This wouldn't be for copy hacking, it would be funnel hacking. And you can also hack offers, meaning offer hacking people. So if you was to launch like a high ticket or low ticket offer with some guy, you go into a very high performing one, maybe even buy into it to see what it's looking at in the inside. You have to buy it to see this. And then you can like copy, okay, this guy has 2 calls a week, he has courses on these topics, mindset course, this and that, right? It's just understanding what a good offer looks like with a very low churn rate, meaning that very few people leave out of this because it's so good. So the offer has a very like high customer lifetime value. So you can also hack killer offers basically and just copy the concepts out of those offers, right? And of course, it's very important, before being able to practice copy hacking, you have to do something. You, of course, need to understand how to label the sections, structures, and frameworks that actually go into good copy, guys. And now I will go on to different labels you can use to describe certain sections in a particular marketing instrument. This is just a fancy word for in emails and landing pages, whatever. Like a landing page is a marketing instrument. So yeah, we will talk about the certain sections for every piece of copy you can write as a copywriter. So let's get straight into the sales and landing page, guys. We will talk about the labels of every section, so you understand how to label basically the section you are going to copy hack, right? First one being the headline. You guys all understand this. Usually it's like the eyebrow, meaning like the little thing that's above the headline, right? This is usually addressing the dream avatar or something. This is labeled like as the eyebrow. Then it's like the normal headline, and below the headline will be the sub-headline, like the without pain or something, without suffering from depression or whatever, right? Next up will be the VSL. You guys all understand this, the video sales letter, CTA button. You also understand this can be apply for one-to-one coaching or let me in, whatever. This is the CTA button. You understand this. Next one will be the belief shift or explaining mechanism. You guys also understand this probably. If someone thinks, yeah, online business doesn't work, yeah, it actually does. You just had like the wrong information, or you didn't consume enough, blah blah blah. That's a belief shift copy, right? Explaining mechanism is also some sort of a belief shift, because now you explain to them how a whole thing works. That's essentially explaining a mechanism, right? Next up will be the what's inside, and that's a label I have put out into this world by myself. What's inside is what I describe as like the opposite of bullet points. So bullet points, you guys all know what those mean, are like very short and punchy like points, basically like small sentences, right? The what's inside is something I describe as like 2 to 3 or maybe 4 sentences that explain the whole program in a dynamic way, kind of, right? In like a little bit longer explained, more like detailed and more visual. The bullet points is just more tangible actual benefits and features you get from joining the coaching, right? So what's inside is just a little bit more explanatory. You guys are going to see examples of this if you check certain landing pages out. I think Iman Getzi has lots of like this explaining. But yeah, next one will be association. You all know these headlines on the landing page, which is something like, are you tired of ... and then you see like these pain points or like problems and stuff. And the other thing will be dreams, but instead you want ... and then you see like financial freedom, blah blah blah. This is just association. This is another section you can label for yourself. Bullet points, I've already explained this. Next one will be features and models. This is just like how the whole coaching is structured. You all know what this means. Value stack is where you have like very big bullet points, kind of, which like summarize the whole copy before the value stack. By the way, this is not in a particular order. These are just like all different services stacked. Different sections, I mean. Value stack is just where sometimes they write like a price point behind this, like worth $1,000, worth 5K and stuff. And then you see below all of this, you see total price 11K, but actual price 1K or something, whatever, right? And that's the whole value stack. So like summarizing everything you get, like the whole what's inside and the bullet points and the features and modules, blah, 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 right? Next section will be testimonials. You all understand this. About me will be like about the coach you are working with, who's just, yeah, I was in the same position as you, blah, blah, blah. Could also be kind of a belief shift, or like just a story about how the client, how like the coach got where he is today. So yeah, price button, you also understand this is just like you have like those small CTA buttons, and now you have a big CTA button where it's just like, are you ready to enroll? Purchase now for 1K, which is like a bigger CTA button. I call this the price button, or the price section basically. Urgency and scarcity will just be another section with like text telling them about how there's limited spots or how there's only a limited time offer. You guys all understand this. And another section is like the reality check. So you might have seen those things. Are you staying stagnant? Will you stay the same after you have consumed everything new you have just learned with this whole marketing push? That's what it is, right? Or will you make a change in the future and become a better person? Like this reality check, kind of calling out the people that are going to quit, even though they went through the whole journey of the landing page or like the VSL and stuff. So that's what I refer to as a reality check. And you guys all know what an FAQ means. So yeah, that's it for the landing page. Now let's get over to the emails, guys. Let's talk about the email types first. First of all, we got like value mails, and they also got like different subcategories or like subtypes. I have a whole full email marketing guide on the channel. You can go ahead, check this out after this video, but keep watching this video first. Promo mail also got different types, and like the reminder mail. These are like types of emails you need to be aware of, right? Next up will be the email structure, meaning like the actual copy inside of the email, right? First up will be the what's in it for me. Some of the guys might refer to this as the hook or whatever. The promise. You can just copy hack the what's in it for me. Next up will be like the body part of the mail, the explaining topic or like mechanism. You can also copy hack this. CTA will be the call to action, of course. You can also get inspiration from different CTAs. So if you didn't understand, you can copy hack all of this. You can funnel hack all of this. You can take it into your own business, just if that isn't clear, right? Now to the email, analogies. I don't even know how to spell this. Analogies, I think. Yeah, you can take inspiration from different analogies. Yeah, you are running around like a headless chicken or something, right? That's like a funny, engaging analogy, and you can copy those. Email category. You know all those emails, if you get like a free video training or a free resource, this is called the welcome email, basically, where like the coach sends you over as an automation the whole lead magnet you are going to get, the resource, right? That's a welcome email. Also, there's like the normal value email. That's not a type, it's just the email is like a value-sided one, right? Next up will be the testimonial email. That's also like kind of a promo mail. Belief shift is also kind of a value mail, you could say, the belief shift mail. Promo mail is just a normal promo mail, right? And or like a sell email. And urgency scarcity also falls like in the type of like promo mail, but you also understand this is like a different style of email, right? So these are the different labels you can give to particular emails. Now to email sequences. There are 3 sequences. If you don't understand these, go check out after you've finished watching this video. The whole full email marketing guide is the only guide you will ever need in terms of understanding how email marketing actually works. So yeah, email sequences. The automated lead magnet sequence is basically the one that gets sent out after you opt in for a free training or like for a lead magnet, basically 6 to 8 emails, whatever. That's a lead magnet sequence, and you can also copy one, copy hack a whole lead magnet sequence and put it into your own swipe file, right? Retarget or special offer sequence is just a reactivation where you browse the whole email list that's existing already for the client if he already has one. And you can also see how these work. You just need to be able to identify them. Webinar sequence is like after they opt in for a webinar, so you increase show rate and hype them up. And that's also like an email sequence. You can also copy hack this and put it into your swipe file. Also all for inspiration. And that's it for the emails, guys. Now to VSLs. That's also going to be interesting. I have a bonus prepared for you at the end of the video. Watch this video slowly because there's much sauce in here. First one, this is not in a particular order, but it can be like a big promise or hook, what's in it for me. I'm going to show you how I've made it possible for myself to make 100K, blah, 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 right? The what's in it for me, the big promise, how you can quit your 9-to-5 job while becoming a drop shipper or whatever. Another section out of this whole VSL is the lead, meaning meet them where they are at, telling them something. Yeah, you probably know me from watching all of the videos where I sit in my Lambo and stuff. This is just meet them where they're at, basically. The lead is what you call this. Third one will be storytelling or like relating to audience, or also you could say polarizing pain and dream. Yeah, I was just a little kid, like 18 years old. I was working 3 jobs at a time, and I was feeling so sad and so bad, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. But then I discovered copywriting, and now I'm making 20K a month, you know. That's also a section in like VSLs typically. I don't use these personally because I find it salesy, but you understand it, right? Some people don't understand salesiness. We all as copywriters understand this, so yeah. Addressing avatar basically is something like if you are a person looking to change your life and are actually invested into doing this for the long run and actually doing this full time, blah, 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 it's like addressing the avatar. Next one will be testimonials and social proof. In a VSL, you also understand this, right? Explaining mechanism will be, and the mechanism, like the method I have used to actually quit my job is called copywriting, and blah, blah, blah. You scale coaches, blah, 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 you know. That's explaining the mechanism, explaining the thing that's actually going to make you as the customer lots of money, right? A big benefit. Yeah, these are all the things you're going to experience in your life after you use this mechanism to actually make money. One big benefit could be making 10K a month and quitting the job, right? Motivation plus hype. Yeah, ask yourself, why do you want these 10K? Is it because you want to like retire your family? It's just basically playing on your emotions. And yeah, that's like the whole motivation plus hype. Explaining offer. Yeah, there's going to be one-to-one calls, one a week or something, or like group calls twice a week. We have a whole course on like copywriting. We have a whole course on service delivery, blah, 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 right? The explaining offer and features. We have coaches in there. You can text me, private DMs. Filter and qualification is basically just, yeah, guys, this is not going to be cheap. I want to get as much attention to every single guy that is in there as possible. So that I don't want to be having people in here that half-ass all of this and don't actually trust in the process, believe in the process. So yeah, filter and qualification is also like a section you can implement into a VSL. Breaking limiting beliefs is also like a belief shift. Breaking limiting beliefs. And no, guys, you don't need to write text for 10 hours a day. This is not what a copywriter is, you know. No, you don't need to, I don't know, sit on the phone as the high-ticket closer for 10 hours a day, like those breaking limiting beliefs, right? If they think, oh, this mechanism is not actually for me, the whole thing that you are teaching, right? Introducing the solution is basically just, the solution to all of these problems is like, you can join my coaching or whatever. Introducing copywriting can also be introducing the mechanism, kind of. Urgency and scarcity, yeah, but this program is very high value. I only let 10 people inside of this every single month or whatever. You all understand urgency or like scarcity as I've described. And last up will be CTA. So if you are willing to change your life, go click the link in the like below this video, the button, and you will be redirected to the type form where you can apply and someone will call you and blah, blah, blah. That's the CTA. And that's everything we have to cover for the VSL, guys. And I will not get into webinars, ads, or offers, because webinars, they are very complicated. And if you understand webinars, you won't need to study like landing, if you understand landing pages, I've meant, you won't need a personal tutorial from me actually showing you how webinars work. It's just understanding like the whole world of human psychology and marketing, so you can actually label the things yourself. If you watch a webinar, after understanding all of these things, you will understand why things are placed at where they are at. So it's going to be very easy to understand. Ads is the same thing. It's always some kind of a hook. It's explaining mechanism or like explaining topic, blah, blah, blah. Basically like a short form email. It's almost the same. And yeah, offers, you would have to join them. They are very different in different niches. So I'm also not going to get into this. Yeah. You will understand everything if you learn it for landing pages, emails, and VSLs, guys. If you understand these three, you can also copy hack, which is what this video is about. You can also copy hack webinars. You can also funnel hack funnels, because you can also offer hack offers, because you will understand how the world of human psychology actually works. So yeah, in terms of saving or documenting your copy on funnel hacks, just make screenshots of the sections and write the label next to it. You can document this in like Google Docs. You know, get creative. I personally used Notion for the landing pages and Google Docs for like the VSLs and emails. But there's one thing worth mentioning. Landing pages and emails are very easy to hack because these are very short form usually, right? They are usually very short, but that's not the case for VSLs, guys. This takes forever. But I have a bonus for you guys. I have a whole tutorial for you, a link in the bio, which is not my own tutorial. It's basically a whole video telling you how to transcribe a whole video on any landing page, basically. I didn't include this in there. Basically, you need to download an add-on. It's called like Video Download Helper. You can just download the VSL and the tutorial will like explain to you the rest. And also, I have provided to you a Google Drive where you can see examples of me copy hacking different VSLs, so you can actually see how I have used the skill of copy hacking to actually understand what Bress-Scales, Cardinal Mason, Tyson 4D have used as structures, frameworks, and psychological triggers to actually convert middle of funnel people into their program, guys. So that's also going to be very interesting for you if you need some more inspiration on how to actually use the skill of copy hacking, guys. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want more sauce on like outreach, copywriting, feel free to join my free inner circle. I help you in there with like the whole outreach stuff and so on. There's a free 2-hour outreach masterclass in there helping you to get your first client in the next 4 to 8 weeks if you have the service delivery already figured out. And yeah, it's still very early, guys, only 74 people in there, so there will be hundreds or even thousands of people in there. So feel free to join, you are still early, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.